Hi guys, welcome. Eva Józefowicz, Let Life Flow. Few words about myself because there are few new subscribers arriving to the platform. Welcome. I'm happy to grow the community around us. So I'm the founder and the owner of Let Life Flow. I'm mostly sharing with you my experience, life experience, because for me the experience is the most important thing. But of course, sometimes, well, not sometimes, most of the time, the theory is as well very important because it's giving you a kind of, foundation to understand better the experience. So in my work methodology, I'm really, the goal is really to show you how to swim in the river called life, how to find the balance, how to harmonize, and what I'm saying is your main tools, so your mind, your body, and your heart. And I'm working with many tools that are coming from science and not yet science, like numerology, like spiritual response therapy for the subconscious, like the work of Joe Dispenza, recall hearing, positive EFT, and many others. So today video I call it how to find your inner strength. So coming from your inner world, coming from inside out. And the occasion of the video is that actually Facebook reminded me that 2 years ago I said loudly to the HR director, so I said it was done, that I'm quitting my job. So there is a little bit longer video, and I think it's already as well 1 year because it's, so now we have a bit more deeper review. And a little bit another angle of perspective that I want to touch with this video, but you may want to have a look on the video how to follow the voice of your heart or the path of your heart. I'm not sure how I call it. I'm gonna link it after. Now, so just to tell you, as far you haven't watched this video yet, I've been working as a marketing manager in a enterprise for 11 years, and I cannot say that that my job was bad or that the company was absolutely was not good. I was really well paid. I was having a lot of autonomy, freedom. But sometimes, but nevertheless, I think it was already like 2 years before I said I'm quitting that I started to feel, yeah, for sure 2 years, a little bit longer even, because I think it's like 4 or 5 years when I started to make a deep dive inside me. I was not concerning the job, was simply who I am, why I'm here, what's my purpose, the basic questions which are starting, and then many others, of course, events occur that push me a little bit more towards this. Not always they were, nice and easy, but this is how human being is working. So coming back to the story, I was already rethinking that I would like to quit the job because I was simply not, I don't know, I was asking myself, is it really all what I want to achieve in my life? And it was not ego driven. It was not in a sense to climb the company ladder or to go to another company to do the same but higher position. That was already behind me. It was more, I don't know, there is nothing new. There is nothing, yeah, there may be a new target, a new market, but nevertheless it's not new. You know how to deal it, or okay, you may there was no big challenge waiting for me. I could not imagine how to stay. And then there is, of course, the other side of the story, which is the comfort zone, and as well kind of I would call it a safety line, a little bit safety, but on the other side it's around your neck, so if you are going too far, it's stroking you. So yeah, so I started to ask this question, and then I came to the point. So now it's 2 years when I said loudly, okay, I'm leaving the job. And in my case, I didn't know what I want to do. And it's, not always like this, but in my case, it was really at some point I understood and I felt that as far I'm not leaving the job, I'm not going to find this something new. That there was no space, Sometimes I'm repeating this during the one-to-one session, but sometimes first life is helping you, or you do it by your intuition. You are creating space so the new can enter. But how to create space if not letting go things that are not, are not matching you anymore on your way of, self-development. So now, the first thing that is, very important in this kind of decisions, and it may consider not necessarily your job, maybe now due to the virus, that maybe you need to rethink, you don't know what to do, thinking, okay, if I'm looking or searching for a new job but the same what I was doing, or maybe taking the opportunity to follow another path. Maybe you are stuck in the marriage or in a relationship, and then you are thinking, okay, but I feel it's not gonna work anymore like this, being unhappy or whatever is the new. Sometimes you don't even know, as in my case, what will be the new, but you know that this here and now is not matching you anymore, okay? So the first thing I think is really important is baby steps. Many times in many videos, maybe you say, okay, how many times she's going to repeat it? But trust me, it's very important is, first of all, take step after the step. So I'm always taking the image of the driving car in the night, and I'm always telling you, if you want to move, I don't know, from Los Angeles to San Francisco, you are entering your car, you are saying, I'm gonna take this ride. You are putting the key, you are, switching on the lights because it's dark. Are you going to see San Francisco being in LA? No. But it's about to take this first step to go in the car. And then meters after meters, while you are driving, you are seeing another part of the road till you are going to certain point, okay? And this makes sense because, first of all, it's much easier for us to take step after the step, to see all the road. If somebody would have shown me all the path, what all will happen to me, and how I will develop myself, how I will grow, what I will learn, what I will experience, and learn by this experience, I'm sorry, I would never quit my job, because it would be overwhelming, it would be too much. So have the trust that, okay, to take the first step. Then use your tools. So if you are taking the decision, and I took the decision and I said, okay, I need to quit, for instance, okay? Or you want to live in a relationship, and I don't know, you are having a common apartment or whatever. Use your tools, learn how to use them. So if it is a hard-driven decision, because you simply feel everything is, it's like sinking down, and you know that, okay, you need to move forward, okay? And when you are doing this first step, I'm not telling now to lose your head. This is never what I'm telling, because we have the head. But the point is that many of us are putting our decision and the intuition, which is our best friend, into the head and asking the same question again. Should I really do it? Should I really? Maybe it's a mistake that I took the step. Whatever, okay? Maybe I should rethink. And head is always giving you, by default, is having a left and a right side, and then it's multiplying this by I don't know how many times. So it can give you 1 million of potential scenarios, and on top, all of them are true, because there are infinite potential in a quantum field or in the universe, or how you want to call it. So all of them may happen or may not happen, but you will never know as far you are putting another step and another step. So use your head in a sense, how I'm going to execute this plan. So in my case, as I was not knowing what I want to do at all, in a sense, I was not at the time expecting, feeling and thinking that I'm going to do what I do. I was doing it in a sense that I was, you know, really making a lot of deep dive, learning, experiencing many things, but really for myself. I was not expecting or even having this loud wish to follow this path and welcome on the path others, helping them, you know, to go on the journey. So, yeah. So then you are taking your head, because if I didn't know, I knew that for sure maybe in 1 month I will still not know. I knew I need to quit, and this is what I did. But I didn't, well, I did it a little bit in a sense. I felt I need to say it, because if not, again, I will rethink and then rethink, and I will again take the step back saying, okay, but it's a comfort zone, and I have a loan on my apartment, I'm living alone abroad, my family is far away, blah, 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 all the story. And the head, again, is giving you 1 million of potential scenarios. So I said it loud, so it's like going in the car. But then I said, okay, but before I will really take the road, I'm gonna search on the Google map. So look, taking my mind as the executor, how I'm going to launch this project. So then I rethink and I said, okay, so I said I'm gonna quit. But then I, calculate that end of June is a kind of, bonus coming on top of the salary and this and that. So I calculate and I said, okay, I'm going to leave with end of June. Then I'm having 3 months of vacation that were due. So anyway, I'm paid this time. Then I can go to unemployment. So I knew that from the money on the bank account and on my plan, for sure, I'm having 1 year of time. Okay, reducing spendings, obviously, but still. Okay, so don't jump stupidly, but don't wait to put the first step, because then, should I not take this first step, I would never rethink how to execute the plan. Do it, okay? So that would be this. And exactly this is coming for another point. I made myself a list not to, lose myself in the story, because story is so bright that, it would be, I don't know, 10 hours video, and it's already 12 minutes, and okay, I have still few things to say. So I'm trying to be fast, but as well, giving you at least a basic understanding. So the other one is exactly don't wait. So first of all, don't wait for a better moment, okay? Don't wait till you are ready. We are never ready if it's unknown. We are never ready for unknown. If we can imagine, if we know, and if we are ready, means it's not unknown. It means that we are creating a future which is based on the past experiences, okay? So it's kind of past future, okay? It's like, a wolf again, but wearing a sheepskin, okay? If it's really something new, if it's a big change, then you need to, take the first step towards unknown. So we are never ready for this, okay? Never. And there is never good moment, trust me. Always, my friend was always waiting till, I don't know, his parents will give him a sign, or will feel better, or will not be sick, or till his family will do this or that. And actually, it was always his lesson, and he was always going back to the head, rethinking and taking the step back. So it was a kind of illusion that, I'm walking straight forward, but it was never walking straight forward, because it was always coming back to the same experience, to the same emotions, to the same perspective, because once you are in the unknown, suddenly your perspective is starting to be, brighter. Do you think I would be able to speak about this like this if not these 2 years of plenty of experiences, going into unknown, being challenged, being in a new situation? No. But that's the point, So look, if you are really creating something new, you don't wait for better moment, for something else, from outside to come, because trust me, this is how universe is going. Universe will always bring, another obstacles on your way. Why? Because it wants you really to leave the chains, to leave the freedom, which is actually the line around your neck, and it's giving you, I don't know, 5 meters that you can have a walk, but you cannot, you know, disappear in the forest, means it will always, you know, challenge you. Are you really sure you want to do it? Are you really sure? And then bring something that will not gonna match your plan. And either you say no, because there is a need that, you know, when I said I'm leaving the company, there was an energetical change. So it touched my heart, it touched my body, and it touched my mind. So my body and my mind knew there is no way back to the other. As far you are not really leaving the comfort zone, keeping the line around your neck, saying, yeah, but I'm gonna to wait, or, you know, if this obstacle will be removed, then the other, no, then there will be always something, okay? That's, that's the secret, okay? Then don't count on others. And I'm not saying that you should forget your family, your friends, but in a first move, when you are doing your step into unknown, there is a likely potential that nobody is going to support you. And it's not against you, it's again, you know, first of all, to examine you. So you are really, you know, because if you're gonna lay down, but my family can always support me, I can always beg my friend, my husband, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, means that you are changing one line to another one comfort zone to another one. Then it's, yeah, it is a bit unknown, but it's not really unknown, okay? So if we really want to build the inner strength, you know, really from inside out, is really to believe I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it alone. And I did it. I'm gonna make it. I'm able, you know, to be the creator of my life. And when you really say it and stop to wait for others or expect from others to support you, trust me again that new people will suddenly appear on your way. The universe will send you new people supporting you, inspired. Oh my God, how many people I met since 2 years, you are not going to believe it. They are supporting me, they help me simply like this to develop myself, to make my business bigger, they inspired me, they are friends, and your family or your existing friends are going to, you know, transform once they see that you are really stable in your decision, that there is, you know, like, no, you are not going back, you go forward. Then suddenly there's, yeah, hey, wow. And even, you know what, they will start to follow you because they will say, wow, that's a big courage, this is really brave, wow, well done. Maybe I think it's inspiring because each of us is having this kind of, you know, a period in our life or domain or how you want to call it, or a moment where we need, you know, we are waiting that, you know, somebody will, yeah, I'm going. And it's not about that you are not going to meet people that will help you, as I'm, for instance, helping, you know, working with my tools, but not in a sense that, okay, family will tell you, relax, don't do it, on this kind of way. It's not gonna, you know, make sense to lay down. Then don't think that discomfort and fear are going to leave you. No. So when I did the first call and I said I'm leaving, oh my God, there was a flood of emotions, of fear, of questions mark. Lucky me, I left for 1 week to Spain to spend it with my dear friends, so I could have, you know, step back and really say, okay, breathe. Use your other tool, how you're gonna to execute, and then take one step after the other one. But there, you know, the fear is coming from time to time. The emotion of, you know, because it's not that it's, you know, it's end, okay? So it's, even if you are taking this first step, it's not that universe say, okay, so there is, okay, we stop to challenge you. Of course they are still going to challenge you because you want to go bigger, you want to develop yourself. Like now, for instance. So I'm a young entrepreneur and now we have a COVID time. But again, I could say it's, you know, again, against me, I'm not going to spread my wings. No, I went online. I had a great workshop online on Saturday. It made me to rethink the concept of the workshop. So it became much better. It was a lovely group of people, great energy. We did it. I'm going to do it again in May. I'm going to record it in the English version for you on the platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, or the others, where you can as well, you know, make a deep dive. So it's another move in my expansion, another step okay? So one after the other, and even if there is a few moments of challenge when all my trips been cancelled, the plans, so okay, okay, there was a fear, what next? And then, okay, it's coming back to the last point, which is to trust. So the fear is really to, you know, it's to, first of all, to indicate you that you are leaving the comfort zone, so it's gonna to appear. Secondly, okay, so there is nothing wrong, you just don't go after it, but be aware it will be there, okay? We have plenty of tools which will help you, and you may visit my page, and there are many of them and many videos about different practices that can help you in those kind of situations. And all of this is, you know, to learn how to swim in the river of life. So sometimes the river is rough, you know, it's, you know, making you, I don't know, you know, calm breathing. So this is not the moment to resist, you know, to use your head. No, this is the moment to trust that it's going to, you know, bring you somewhere. And then, you know, suddenly the river is, you know, really nice, you know, calm. So you may gonna swim a bit, no, to help. And then suddenly you are going to reach, you know, some parts of the river. Maybe the water will be till here. So you may lay down, you may rest. But again, you don't want to stay there again in this comfort zone for another 10 years. So again, there will be fear coming as a discomfort because you don't know the next, and you think, but again, maybe the river will be rough and the water will be strong. But then you go back. This is what is making you stronger, and you say, I did it. This is how you build this inner foundation, brick after the brick. This is how you lay this foundation, okay, to build the security inside you. And the more you build, the more you develop yourself, but as well, the more the external conditions are not touching you. The quicker you see that there is another potential for you. You say, okay, this is the COVID virus, but so the water is starting to be rough, but I'm going to swim because I know that after I'm not going to go down. This is the last point, the trust. I'm not losing my energy, so not swimming like this, you know, because then I may go down, okay? I'm having the trust that the river is rough to bring me faster to the next point where the water will be calm again. So I'm not losing my trust in a bigger sense, in the help of the universe, and trust me that the external life and condition, even if at the first glance they are going to appear rough, they will be for you. And they will bring you farther and farther, as I see in my business. I always wanted to do more online and more in a passive way, that it's maybe recorded so I can work on another products but still develop some income. And this is what is exactly now the situation for me. I'm talking about the rebuilding the website since many times. I have a new text because I'm a little bit different now as well, so it's not really mirroring what I want to bring to the audience. But I was not having time because I was traveling. So it is for us. And you are building this inner strength and the trust in yourself and in universe. Trust me that the life is going to bring it back. So this is how, you know, you may build, okay, your inner strength and learn how to swim in the river. So first of all, baby steps, okay? Don't wait. So one after the other, okay? You don't need to see the whole road. Don't wait for better moments, okay? Then don't count on others. Build it from yourself, making the first step, and then trust me, life is going to bring you people who will support you. Don't think that the fear or discomfort are going to leave you. No, they are indicating you are leaving the comfort zone, and keep the trust in you and in the universe. So that's it. Happy second anniversary to me. I'm more happy than ever in my life. I'm really thankful. A huge gratitude as well towards you for supporting me, for giving thumbs up, for leaving any comment. Always welcome to do this. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.